Alright, this is the progress of the bathroom so far. Let's start. Well, I just got done putting down this floor leveler because there was a big dip in the floor up to, I'd say, a little over ½ an inch at its deepest point in the corner there. I have the door off right now. It still hasn't finished either. I haven't put a pocket in for the striker. Starting on the right, go clockwise through the room, or counterclockwise. Power comes in through here. I have a switch that I'm going to mount in this niche that pops out, sits on the very top of this niche, this shelved niche. We're going to have, it's like a curling iron slash hair dryer area. I've mounted it to already to some stud work. This line also feeds the adjacent room and bathroom, so the whole circuit is on a GFCI breaker in the box, but this is also wired in through a GFCI downstream, so, or we should say, well, the GFCI is upstream, but this outlet is downstream of it. We had to, I shouldn't say had to, but we decided to reframe this wall entirely. It originally would have been 2x3, as you can see the wall behind it. Not really ideal, since this is I can't remember the name of the wall, but you've got space behind it for everything. We just went ahead, we bumped everything in like an inch, and then set up a 2x4 wall. So mounting for lighting. This is another niche, and there will be power that drops through here. This is definitely not code for a couple reasons, but it is what it is. The reason I'm doing that is so that this niche will actually be able to come out, and you could use it as a way to, look in between the wall and troubleshoot something. So it's an access panel. Otherwise, there's a mirror that goes over this, and there's the hanger for the mirror. And then I'm using in the wall fixtures for the faucet, and there's a wall mounted sink as well, and then there's the drain, of course. So the drain pipes had to be completely redone additionally to support the toilet, the shower, and the tub that are going to go in. We also rerouted the venting from the downstairs bathroom, so that because it's in parallel, it just works better this way. The plumbing was uplifted entirely, so although it's kind of odd to set it this high, this is well over 4 foot now from the floor. The thought is that in the future everything is going to be kind of mounted high in the other bathroom as well. And then it should just kind of make it easier to do that, because it allows for draining out better, but it's not necessarily a choice that was made for any particular reason, out of just convenience. I also felt it was be easier to get a little bit of clearance from the sewer and just get it up at a working height if you're going to be messing with it. The other reason too is that there's going to be wainscoting tile that is going to hit up to 4 foot, because it's two 2-foot tiles. So this sets it above that. Again, it is what it is. But I've blocked in this entire area with 2x8. I didn't have enough 2x8 left to do everything, but the purpose of this is that this entire area can be mounting however I want to configure it potentially in the future. There's a gap up at the top. I could fill it in, but I don't think I'm going to go that high, and I'll just have to figure out if I need to. It's kind of weird to have it that high. Ceiling is finished, by the way, so it's been it's all new ceiling as well, so it's new drywall up there. The lights are installed. This is the exhaust fan, which is also a light, and then we have the rerouted at some point the AC vent as well. which originally this bathroom had a soffit dropped in there. And over here, I think you can see where you could see some remnants there of the old vent on the other side, in the other bathroom, but that was moved as well. Sealed everything up with you know, some foam where it needed it. Anyways, wall-mounted toilet from Toto, which also has a bidet, so there's a need for power as well. Of course, that's a weather-resistant GFCI. And then more mounting spots for hangers, for bars, towel bars, etc. This is where there's going to be a piece of glass that goes here to separate the shower area. This is the shower area, so this is where the water comes in. It's going to be wall-mounted shower unit width for the head up here. This is a mounting bracket for that. When we come over here, so this is an exterior wall. We're on a second floor. That goes, but it's a split level. So this is interior down here. So this is, you know, new insulation in, using Roxol. I've also insulated the hot side. Down in here is shut-off valves. Now that's because there's another bathroom down below this room, and that bathroom has a suspended ceiling, so you can access that from the bathroom downstairs. So you could shut off water to the entire upstairs from the downstairs if need be, which is kind of nice because you don't have to shut the whole house off. Using isolator bushings for plumbing where I can. So you can see, for instance, in here as well. Also, this is going to be a curbless shower, so hence the drop off here and why this is now joist level for the subfloor. And then I've, you know, some weird angle iron trim pieces I had to cover the gap that's down there. This section is going to have to be dry packed to bring it to the same ramp, or to ramp it up with the Curdy board ramp. But anyways, this goes over the controls for the tub. The tub goes here, obviously. You can see there's the drain. The controls spit out to, well, there's the controls. There'll be a filler, a tub filler, and then there's going to be a sprayer attachment as well. So these are kind of goofily installed. This back and then upwards turn. I have a reason why I did that. That's kind of silly. I still need to put in some more plates to block off those. I've done that. Because now there's stuff in the way, you can see that at one point I did run, this is an HDMI cable that runs down there. Because again, it's attic actually behind this, I should say. It's not exteriors up here, attic behind this. Because of that, there's going to be no good way, nor should I ever try to run cable through there. So instead, I dropped some conduit that tees it off. Because the roof slopes this way, I put it over here, so it's a lot more accessible to just drop the conduit. And that drops it about the middle of the room down there anyways. This is existing wiring. I didn't do anything with it. It's just there. I fire blocked it. It wasn't fire blocked. Anyways, this is now attic behind this. So another niche that goes in here. I've decided this is not necessarily the way things are done, but the Curdy board around it. This is just temporary in there right now, but that is what it is. Got some more for the towel rack. I like doing the stud work behind the wall. The door had to be wider. I had to put a wider door on the room. It originally had like a 22-inch or something door, real thin door. Well, maybe it wasn't 22-inch, but 26. But it just wasn't enough to fit the tub in any way. It was impossible to fit the tub into the room. So widened the door as a way to fix that. Because of that, I had to move the switches. So the switches originally would have went over on right here. So a little farther in, a little goofy is what it is. This will have to be painted and lasered off. These are light switches that keep the light on when they're off, so you know where the light switches are. You can find them. And then that's a smart-ish light which can be controlled remotely. Well, I say smart, but it's not enabled right now. Long story. So the floor, like I mentioned, the whole subfloor was redone. And that was kind of what originally led to this whole project, was that the floor was rotting out. And so it just seemed like if I was going to tear up the subfloor, to just go ahead and rip the drywall off and redo everything. And then you really start to shave the yak, as they say. But that's it.